Let your light reflect. People see it, they feel it. You don't have to say, I'm a Muslim. People hate Islam because they don't understand what Islam is. They don't understand that Islam is a heavenly religion. They don't know that Islam is the Old Testament, New Testament, and the Quran. They don't know that Islam is all the prophets from Adam all the way to Muhammad. They don't understand that because the Muslims themselves are off. They act like anybody else. They're asleep. They talk that talk, but they can't walk it. They have no discipline or patience, and they show no gratitude. So their soul don't give no power. The soul doesn't give them a payday. The soul is never going to pay us if we disrespect it. We're wronging our soul with all kind of decadent things we do to the weak, thinking don't nobody know. I'm so slick, ain't nobody gonna catch me do nothing. You're a fool. Those are the ones that's on the radar, the largest. Those are the ones that blown up the biggest. Seen from east to west, north to south. Mighty eyes are on all of us. It's just a test. Allah wants to see who He can trust. And when you can find that, Allah find that we can be trusted, He gives you your trust. He gives you your inheritance. He sends His servants to be among us, and through them He gives us our inheritance. They only give unless Allah Almighty orders them to give. If Allah doesn't order them to give, they don't give. They may be our mother, father, sister, brother, husband, wife, child, neighbor, friend. They're here for their Lord. It's Allah and His apostle and the community of believers and those who are connected to Allah that they love. That is their family. They are inviting us to their family. Because Shaitan has us in his family. And it is a family feud. It started off since the time of Adam and Eve. And all religion divided and conquered. That's all a part of the play. That's all a part of the war. You think you're safe because you're a Jew, you're a Christian, or you're a Muslim, you black, white, red, yellow, brown? No. It's what's in your heart. Anybody fighting their ego is on a spiritual path to their Lord. Anyone who's not is an agent of Shaitan. And every time the truth comes, he's going to put you to sleep because he don't want you to hear the truth. Because he can't handle the truth. And he don't want you to hear the truth. So you get some sleep before you come up in here. But when you come up here sleeping, you go make wudu. Eyes going down like that. I know what that is. That's Shaitan. You've been listening to him in your 168 hours. He feels he can approach you easily. Everybody wears everything on their face. When you are true to your Lord is true to you. He give you eyes to see. You just make a glance and you see everything. Everyone has the ability, but everyone doesn't develop that ability by submitting and planning those things that's going to increase and enhance that ability. Most we are running after our Lord desires. Microwave pleasures. No gratitude, no patience. Every time some difficulty comes or it seems like a difficulty, you whine like a dog going squealing, whatever, squealing. A squealer. Then Allah takes it off you, then you are satisfied, then you feel ashamed. Either you showing gratitude or patience. That's all we do. It's a time for patience, it's a time for gratitude. Allah says those who are going to show that gratitude and that patience, I reward them without measure. So for them, Jumah is payday. Because this is the Eid. This is Allah Almighty's favorite day. This is the Eid. Adam was born on this day. Adam descended on this day. Adam had ascended on this day. Esau ibn Maryam descended on this, born on this day, ascended on this day. on Friday. Yom Kippur will be on the Friday. The last day will be on a Friday. You want to sleep on Yom Kippur? You want to sleep? It's no joke now. No one can baby you anymore. It's finished with the baby. You're either going to be replaced or you're going to grow up. Now Allah Almighty is sending through His servants to draw His servants from east to west, north to south. They will be coming from everywhere because they have been ordered to come to a place that Allah Almighty is going to establish His deen. It's going to attract all hearts.
Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allahu Akbar!
Because people do not understand Islam. It is the way of the heart. Everybody's heart is asking for something. They think that their hearts are disturbed because they don't have money or honey, funny or sunny. But they don't have Allah Almighty in their hearts, and that's why they're disturbed. Because the people are not listening to the servants that Allah Almighty sends to them. They take them so lightly, thinking that they're kicking it with His servants. How are you going to kick it with Allah's servants? That's a joke. You just get close enough so they can take your necks. Beware of that. This ain't no joke here. Islam is real. You're going to see people coming from Jews, Christians, Muslims, black, white, red, yellow, brown, coming together because these will be people fighting their egos. The spirituality is in the ego and fighting the ego. Not going into the building as a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian. Those who fight their egos are Allah Almighty's people. Because the ego is Allah's enemy. When He created it, it was rebellious until He made it fast. That's why everyone has to fast. Even the prophets had to fast. And we don't like to fast. We always find excuses to fast. I can relate to that. I did the same thing. I do the same thing. How much more time we got on the fast? The ego does not like it. Because it loses its control, its power. Shaitan is locked up now, it's lost. And is used to dominating. Talking to the soul. It's like somebody coming to kindergarten and going to go to a professor in graduate school and try to teach them about life. That's really ignorance. And that's where we function from. We function from an ignorant part of ourselves. So if we're functioning like that from Jumah to Jumah, 168 hours, we're not planning anything but decadence. So when we come here, we get a warning. After a while, we're not even going to come. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't even hear nothing about me. Well, die out there then. Die. Regret. It's your choice. There's no compulsion in religion. Truth stands out clear from falsehood. No one forces us to be obedient servants to our Lord. Allah is telling us what He did for those that were obedient to Him, how He established them with strength and power in the land. He gave them the power to move from east to west, north to south. They were part of the Red Sea. They were bringing people from the dead. They was healing people. They were doing, these are Allah's people. Allah and them that He opened up because of their submission to Him, their discipline and their patience and their gratitude. A beautiful fellowship He had with them. Not the rebellious, ignorant ones saying that I don't need Allah. Don't nobody know me but Allah. Why would Allah send prophets to us and then inherit us? Yeah, Allah knows. Allah talks to us through them. Because we're human beings and we've been angels. He sent angels. But we lost our mind. So we take it lightly. We don't even listen. And then we don't function on it because from time to time, your activity is still the same. No activity. No payment. Still warnings. Still warning. Still warning. Warning. All of a sudden snatched out. Bam. Nothing you can say. It's like having a bunch of tickets. They keep sending you a warning about your tickets, and all of a sudden you go out, you downtown, you coming from someplace, a movie or something, you got a boot on your car.